We're starting early. I'm getting ready to make pumpkin soup for a large party. So here we go. Some wonderful ingredients. First, we're gonna saute the onions and have some mushrooms in there. We're gonna make a little bit of a roux sauce by putting some flour in to thicken it, and we'll add the coconut milk and the organic vegetable broth, organic pumpkin, and then our seasoning is going to be curry, pepper, and a little bit of salt. Here we go. As I don't want to cry this morning cutting onions, I am going to use the Vitamix. Let's see how this works for making very chopped onions because we don't have a food processor. Good, it did work. I put a little bit of water in the blender and I'm just gonna put this on for a little bit. You can see I quartered these onions. And getting the filtered water out of it, but it chopped it up small enough. So there we go, easy way. So usually you just use 2 tablespoons for a single batch, but because I am doing 6 times the amount, I will be making a large quantity here. So I'm sauteing these onions until they're soft. Normally I'd be sauteing the mushrooms in there as well because I like to use the fresh organic mushrooms, but in a pinch, it's really easy to use organic canned mushrooms, and obviously things stay pretty fresh being canned. I do like to get the coconut milk from Trader Joe's because they have organic and it's inexpensive. I think I paid like $1.69 per can, which is really cheap, and their vegetable broth is also very good. Again, from Costco, not only the gluten-free flour, which I'll be using just a little bit of, but this pumpkin is organic. Now I have the mushrooms in here, and again, if they were fresh mushrooms, we'd be sauteing and softening them, but because these are the canned mushrooms, we don't need to soften it, and we are now going to start thickening and getting ready for thickening with the flour. It's 2 tablespoons per single batch. And but I'm making 6 times that, so here we go. Oh, and they also said to add the curry at this time with the flour. I am going to use from Costco Namaste gluten-free perfect flour blend, a 1-for-1 substitute, and that is going to be used as the flour. Let me see what the flour, you can see what the ingredients that are there. So then this will actually be a gluten-free, dairy-free pumpkin soup recipe. Just thickening up now with the flour. I'm going to slowly start adding the broth, and it's 3 cups per serving, so I will be multiplying that or making a larger batch. Slowly adding to thicken. Now we're pulling out the greater resources. I knew I'd get the soup started with the thickening process here, but since I'm going to be adding a lot of other ingredients, we're going to transfer it to the larger kettle. This black one's a little better for sauteing, in my opinion. Now I have all the vegetable broth in here, and I'm going to start adding the coconut milk. Now I'm going to be adding the organic pumpkin from Costco, and then I'll be just simply adding the raw honey and the salt and pepper. And the important thing when you're working in the kitchen, don't forget to have a healthy treat. My aunt made me some avocado toast. Thank you, Auntie Susie. 6 cans of pumpkin are now in here, and I will start stirring it, and we'll see it turn a beautiful color. What you see on the top is some of the coconut milk fat right now, but we're gonna be mixing that all in, and it's still heating up. I kind of do this a little bit higher than low because you really don't need to cook anything very long, and this is gonna simmer for quite a while before the party. On low. I just put the salt and the pepper in, and we are just going to let this go here for a while on the stove. Keep it heated up. Flavors coming together, and that's as easy as it was, really, as the recipe originally said, as easy as opening a can. We have all really good ingredients, a little bit of adaptation because I'm gluten-free and dairy-free, and there are a lot of other people that are, so we made this in a new way. Color, all the ingredients are in here now. Beautiful golden color. Flavors will just come together